Greetings and salutations to all the citizens of the internet, to the redditors of the XCom subreddit, and all the OpenXcomers out there. This is IvanDogovich rocking the oldies with a Let's Try tutorial of OpenXcom 1.0. This is episode 3, in which we will prep our squad, we will get gear and load them up, and we will get ready to begin our tactical mission. This is an important part of the new features of OpenXcom 1.0 that is a great improvement over the old game, and I'm really excited to do this. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and load our game. I do want to mention that I will cover, probably in another episode, one of the things about the mod is... one of the things about OpenXcom is that there are mods that will allow you to do different things with your soldiers. And actually, I've got this implemented right now. This is a mod called Stat Strings. And what it does is it takes some of the values of the soldier's attributes and puts a tag on the soldier. So here we have Jinghun Dong, and we have slash, a B, and M. Anything that has a slash after it is the attributes that's being marked by the utility. B is bravery, M is marksman, W is weak, C is coward, and this is giving a scout, which indicates that this soldier has pretty high time units. So if anything over 60. Now this is useful, and it's something that I used to do manually. You can come in and set up your soldiers' names. And normally I would come in and run through with barracks and type out different values for things. And I set up my own keys. I use for reactions, I actually used a slash. For strength, for heavy strength, I would give them an H, indicating that they're heavy and can carry heavy weapons. I give them an S for a sniper. I'd give them a plus for bravery. I'd give them a minus if they're psionic skill is weak. I would give them, let me see what else do I have. I'd give them R for recon, and I'd also give them a star for grenadier, meaning their throwing actually was good. What's important here is that your soldiers are not just a name or a pretty face, which they're not really pretty faces. It's important that you are able to identify what they're good at so you can equip them more easily. Now, OpenXcom makes this much more available than it used to be in the original version. And the utility with stat strings gives us that ability even better. So at this point, I am not going to custom name my troops. I'm going to go ahead and go with what stat string utility does for us. You can customize exactly what you want these to show and how to show it. Small letters indicate some sort of ability in it, and large letters indicate an even better ability. So at this point, we've got our soldiers. We've got 8 of them. We have 6 more inbound, but they're going to take 3 days to get here. Now, the other thing we've got is we have a downed UFO. Our interceptor is returning to base, and it's night on this side of the globe. You can do missions at night, and we could take our interceptor, and we could take the Sky Ranger, and we could click on the UFO and launch it. And the Sky Ranger would fly out here with our troops, and it would land, and we would conduct a night mission. Let's just say night missions are less than optimal. At this point, we will not be bringing only 8 rookies into a night fight with these aliens, especially when we have the opportunity to avoid this. So what we will do is we will just fast forward time and let the day cycle turn around before we fly our troops out. The other thing I want to do is wait until we get our equipment that we purchased. Now, we've got equipment inbound, and let's see exactly how long it's going to take. I want to go to the base, I want to check my base information, and check the transfers. So we have still 19 hours until that gear gets here. And we may be able to do this with what we have. Well, let's go ahead and check it out. So this is the main meat of this episode, is equipping the craft. Now, you can equip your interceptors We didn't discuss this a whole lot here, but this is Interceptor 2. It's carrying Stingray missile, which is fairly short range. It can hold 6 missiles. This is a cannon which is extremely short range, but if you get up close and personal, it does a ton of damage on the UFOs. Really, this becomes not much use of anything because as the game progresses, UFOs will just shoot you down before you can get in range. You can change this out for different types of missiles. We have another Stingray launcher and another Avalanche launcher. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and put that on. So now I've got a Stingray and an Avalanche on this one. It will take 3 hours to swap this out. This can only hold 3 missiles, but it shoots much farther than the Stingray. So we'll do that with Interceptor 1. Interceptor 2 is carrying also Stingrays and a cannon. I don't have another Avalanche. I'll need to buy that at some point to take that. So let's just get 2 Stingrays for now, and we'll consider that good. Now, here we get to the important part about setting up for tactical mission. The Sky Ranger. This is your troop transport. If we look at crew, we've got 8 space used with our 8 soldiers, and we have 6 space available. These are our rookie names, or these are our soldier names, and we can see already what some of their stats are. I believe too the mod will give you their rank, and I haven't seen that yet, and we've all got rookies. Yeah, well, it will give you rank here. That's good. Now, what we also want to do is we want to equip our troops, and then we want to configure them in what order they are available to come out of the aircraft. This is the new part here. Before, you just used to get a list of names, and it kind of was whoever came first in the list would be closest to the door. Now you can actually bump troops up or down. So this weak coward we'll put right at the front here. The other thing I want to mention is that the names are quite interesting. Some of these names I will have no clue how to pronounce. There are full lists of names that you can actually customize and that have been developed for OpenXcom from different nations. So there's Turkic, there's Czech, there's Romanian, there's Ethiopian, there's Congolese. There are many names, many nationalities, and I believe each name list, it's a file within the game system. Each name list has 40 names, and the game randomly chooses when it chooses a soldier from that area and gives them a name like that. So at this point, we've got our troops, we've got them ordered a bit. We'll probably rechange the order. Now what I want to do is look at equipment, and this is the equipment we have on hand, and this is what we have on the ship. So I want to get another pistol. Let's just put 5 on there, and enough clips for 1 round each. We've got 6 rifles. That will be enough right now, which is actually good. Heavy cannon 1 is fine. Auto cannon, let's go ahead and pull an auto. No, that's only carrying armor piercing. I won't take that. Rocket launcher. Definitely. Let's grab all the rockets. Grenades. Grab every grenade we can. We love those. Smoke grenades. Pull them all. Okay. So, I've got a rocket launcher and a heavy cannon and 6 rifles. That will work for our 8 soldiers. Everybody will be a rifleman except our 2 heavies, and they'll get pistols. And I will probably have maybe a soldier with just a pistol in their hand and a rifle in their inventory. So this is the cool part. Right now, for our soldiers, we can actually equip them as they will be on the craft. Now, in the original game, you'd get this screen every time you started a new mission. And what would happen is you'd have to spend 5 minutes or so equipping everybody, and all the gear would be down here, and you'd have to put stuff here and there. So this is excellent. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give Hania here a smoke grenade in her hand. I'm going to give her a pistol, and this is amazing. You can automatically prime the grenade. So this is a smoke grenade. She's going to be right at the front. She's carrying too much weight already. She'll probably have to drop a rifle. And I'm going to go ahead and let her be one of our first actions. This smoke grenade will come in very handy when we get on the ground. You can also prime the grenades on the belt, and I'm not going to prime this one here. I'm going to leave that alone. So that's Hania. Coward and weak. We can also click on the soldier's attributes to see exactly what they have. Now 53 time units is not very much, so it won't be all that great. This is just the innate armor, which is nothing. Strength is low. All these stats will improve over time, but this is great. So let's go on to our next soldier. Okay, this is brave, and he's a marksman. That's good. He's got a fair accuracy here. Okay, I don't want to carry armored piercing rounds right off the bat. I want to put in high explosive. High explosive will just do so much for us. We'll go ahead and carry an extra set of ammo, and I will carry a pistol as well. This will be their backup weapon if they need it. Okay. We've got a brave soldier here with a fair amount of weight carrying ability. This guy has 61 accuracy, and this is great too. You can see actually now for the first time, you can see how much strength they have and how much weight they can carry. You can see what their accuracy is, and you can see what their reactions are. And later on, you can see their psionic strength here. So this guy, his accuracy is not very good. He can stay with the rifle. That's fine. He's got a lot of ability to carry weight. I'm going to go ahead and give him a pistol. And he can carry... I'm not going to prime any of these grenades just because it's so tempting. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go ahead and prime one more grenade here just so that if he needs it, he's got it available. And I'm going to put prime grenades on the left shoulder. One thing to note is the left shoulder, right shoulder moving to the hand is a little faster than the belt. So if you've got gear you think you're going to use, go ahead and put that up there. You've got room to carry a bit more weight. I'll put another one on the belt. Okay, the rifle accuracy is amazing and weight is okay. With an accuracy like this, I might want to have them carrying my rocket launcher. Let's see who my rocket launcher person is. 32 and accuracy. Yep, you're not going to carry that. You can get a rifle. So I'm going to come back to get prepped you. 68 accuracy. This is going to be my Rocketeer, and this rocket launcher, oh, I see. You can only carry, take some gear out of your pockets here. Okay, give you a pistol, back up. Rockets, okay, only carrying rockets. The Rocketeer with accuracy 68 is going to be really good. The rocket launcher carries an extra round of ammo, and this button over here allows you to unload a weapon. It will take a clip out or ammo out, and the rockets you have to actually insert to load them. Okay, so we've got our Rocketeer set up. We've got an extra round somewhere. Okay, Hans, decent accuracy, pretty weak though. You'll be set up fine. Nyam, let's see here. Poor accuracy, decent weight carrying ability. Let's go ahead and give you a grenade. Let's prime it up there. That's fine. Rio, okay, accuracy, can carry a lot more stuff. I'm going to go ahead and give you an extra rocket. And I'm going to go ahead and give you an extra pistol. Let's go ahead and prime your grenade up there. If you need it, it's available. Okay, and your reactions are not that great. Go ahead and take a rifle, go ahead and take an extra pistol, an extra grenade, and go ahead and take an extra pistol. Shoot, grab an extra smoke grenade as well. Okay, yep, you're set up. And here's our first scout again, and let's go ahead and give our scout now. So here's the thing. I keep thinking about giving the first person out the door, who will be this person, a grenade. Primed grenade. The problem with a primed grenade is that in this mod, they blow up as soon as they are tossed. If your soldier gets shot and they fall with a primed grenade, the grenade will go off and hurt other people. So I'm not going to prime this person's grenade. Okay, so that's our equipment set up here. I'm liking it so far. The accuracy with our grenadier is pretty good. The accuracy on some of our scouts is not great. Our rocketeer is great. Okay, this is going to be great. This is one of the best features of the game. I did want to mention too that this info screen blows up to the original size of the game, and I'm not sure what the settings are. I would like to be able to figure out how to turn some of the other info screens on to this big value, but it's for me, I think it's quite useful. One other thing to note too, and I'm still getting familiar with the keyboard controls, is instead of clicking and dragging like we've had to do for many years, you can now control click and it will automatically pick up and put down things from the inventory. It doesn't automatically put it where you want it, so sometimes you may need to move things around, but it's quite useful and convenient to pull things out of somebody's hand and drop it onto the ground. So that's a cool feature there. Alright, I am excited about that. So I have equipped my squad. I now have... I can't change their name here. What I want to do is I also want to give a name change. Alright, so I'm going to have to name my soldier. So I've got Mia and I've got G are two of my supports. So I'm going to give them a special indicator when I set them up. Alright, so we've got the inventory, we've got the Sky Ranger. This is where you can set armor up, and I believe that there may be a mod for this that will show you their rank. Oftentimes I like to give armor to my higher ranking soldiers. With this, at this stage of the game, we don't have any armor to give them, but should we develop some armor, we can do that. Alright, you can do that there. Equip crew. Okay, let me see, can I do it from here? No. Alright, so we know we've got her up front. We know we've got G as a support. I'm going to put him back a little bit. Mia is there. We've got another soldier here who can be out the door with them. I think I'm going to move my scout up a bit. I'm going to move them up, and I do want them on the ranger, so there I've got Mia. Mia needs to be... Alright, I'm going to move this scout up to the second place, and I'm going to move Ali down. Okay. That'll give me a decent stack in the door. Now, what I would do also is normally I would wait until all of my equipment arrive. We have 19 hours to go. The crashed UFOs will stay on the ground for a while. I'm just not sure how long it is. It may be 2 days. It may be a day. We're probably going to go ahead and launch tomorrow as soon as it gets light over there. And we'll just take a light crew with the weapons that we've got, and we will set them up. This is the actual barracks soldier list, and this is where I'm going to give them... G is Rocketeer. I'm just going to put this in here for my purposes. And no, G is... I don't remember if G's a Rocketeer or G is a Grenadier. I'm just gonna, even if these are wrong, I'll just work with it. All right, so Grenadier, and it just shows you can customize the names. So now I know a bit who's my Rocketeer and who's my heavy support personnel. Okay, and finally, this is one other cool thing about the soldier list, and we probably will take a casualty or two in this mission, and if so, you end up with a memorial list, and it'll show you the name, the rank, and when they perished. Okay, this is good. We've done some good work here, equipping our troops, setting up our craft, and this becomes even more important as you develop your squads and your soldiers. You specialize them for scouting roles or sniper roles or support roles. You can specialize it so that your high-ranking soldiers are not the first ones out the door, because the ramp is a very dangerous place. But we will go ahead and we will fast forward until the day comes, and we will launch our intercept. So let's just see. Oh my gosh, we have another small UFO, very small, on his way here. So let's see where. Ooh, he's right by our base. Let's go ahead and intercept him. When our crafts are no longer rearming. Okay, let's check again. Okay, we've got one interceptor ready. We can go after UFO 2. Chasing him around. Come on, catch him. He got away. Our equipment was rearming, so that kept us from being able to get them. Go to last known position. Okay. He's not going to see him. Let's go ahead and see how much fuel he's got. He's still got a bit of fuel. So I'm going to just kind of follow the track of the UFO. I don't think we're going to catch him, but it's a tactic you can use. If you just lost sight of the UFO, meaning he's out of your radar, you can try that. Okay, let's just return him to base. Go to back to base. All right. And it's almost daytime, so we will put it in slow, and we will launch our intercept on UFO crash site number 1 in the next episode. I want to thank you for joining me for this episode 3 of Let's Try OpenXcom 1.0 tutorial. In this episode, we covered equipping your troops in the craft before they launch. We covered equipping your interceptors, and in the next episode, we will cover the Battlescape and clearing a downed UFO. Please check the playlist for other tutorials in the series. If you like this video, please check out my other series, which is XCom Terror from the Deep. You're welcome to sign up and have a soldier named after you and join the force. You have been rocking the oldies with IvanDogovich. We will see you again in the next episode of Let's Try OpenXcom 1.0. Cheers!